Hello everybody, my name is Victoria and in this video I'm going to make soap pencils. I'm going to use this form which has different animals like a rabbit, a piglet, a hippopotamus, a frog, and a paw. First of all, I need to determine the weight of one pencil. For that, I need to weigh an empty mold first and then fill up at least one cavity with water, and it came actually to about 25 grams, but it was not totally full. So I rounded up to about 30 grams, and here is the recipe for 6 pencils. Now I just follow that recipe and I will measure my water, my lime, mix it together. Then I will measure oils, melt my hard oils, then I will add my liquid oils. Meanwhile, I just want to tell you why I decided to make cold process soap pencils or crayons. I have a friend of mine, and usually I make these pencils out of melt and pour base, but we decided to give it a try and make cold process. It takes much longer and it's much more work, but I think it's worth it, and it's an experience and I can do for anybody who requests it. Just, I think, in my opinion, the batch should be bigger, or if it's just one set, sure, it's gonna be more expensive because it's very time consuming. You'll see it later on. Mostly I will be using neons and some oxides. But I think after all these pencils came out a little bit brighter than melt and pour. Also in melt and pour I was using micas, and here it's not necessary. Actually, I was using mica for the red one because I don't have a neon or an oxide that would give that true red color. So here I'm mixing neons, and in order to make purple more, I don't know, more alive, I mix a little bit purple, and then it would give that vibrant purple, not like lavender purple, but a little bit brighter. And because these pencils are for a child, sure, I want to make it brighter. Also, when I'm making pencils, I add a little bit more colorant than necessary because it's not your regular soap. Also, as I have mentioned in my other video, though it's in a different language, but you can watch it, I don't know, maybe you can turn subtitles on. But anyway, what I wanted to say is our children like to draw on a floor, on a wall, so it's not necessary paper. So the use for these pencils is very versatile. You can use it outside if you have, let's say, light colored concrete. You can use it on paper, you can use it on the floor, in the bathtub, sure. And if it's on the wall, it's washable really easily, and I have a short video on Etsy showing it. But from the maker's point of view, this type of soap, pencil soap, requires a lot of colorant, and especially when it's made out of melt and pour base, it just eats mica. You just dumping and dumping tons of mica, and nevertheless color is not as bright as this cold process. So pencils. Here is just a little note. If I have a project like this and I need to change my spatulas or my mixing bowls really often, I would just wipe it clean, and I would not waste my water and clog my pipes, because this soap has not saponified in full, and that's why if I start washing everything, unsaponified oils will go down the drain, and I don't want it. Because this soap is totally unscented, I don't have to worry about acceleration, and that's why I mixed my first color with oil, and now I'm just adding a little bit of butter to my colors, and that's it. Also right here you can see I mixed neon with just a teensy weensy of oxide, and this oxide is really powerful, so it takes just a little bit to lower the color intensity, and you can see this kind of darker streaks, and the pencil after all will come pretty bright, but it would be even brighter without this oxide. As you can see, at the moment colors are really bright, but later on, when I start unmolding, you will see they're kind of faded, and basically it's all due to soda ash. But then again, when I start trying it on the piece of paper, I would not say they're extremely bright, but they are bright. They are brighter than melt and pour ones. Also, if I do it again, I would cover it with a plastic before I put it in the oven. In this case, I think it would not develop soda ash so badly. I will post more videos on soap making and other bath and beauty products in the future, but mostly on soap making. If you find this video helpful or simply liked it, please subscribe and support my small business. You also can shop with me on Etsy or eBay and also help me to grow my small business. Thank you and come back.